You are listening to Lewis and Clark Basketball, presented by WLCA Studios.
Welcome back to the Riverbend Arena for game number 2 of our doubleheader here at Lewis College. We've got the men's game now. It'll be Lewis and Clark against Rend Lake. My name is Jeff Alsman. Hunter Miser is alongside. It is sophomore night here at the arena, and we wanted to start by introducing and recognizing our sophomores. Darian Enlow, a 6'1" guard out of East St. Louis, a senior high school, hometown of Madison, Illinois. Xavier Hassler Godfrey, he is a 6'1" guard out of Midtown High School in Houston, Texas. Dwight Lomax Jr., a 5'8" guard out of Francis Howell High School in St. Louis, Missouri. Trayvon Bond, a 5'8" guard out of Granite City High School in Granite City. Mario Brown Jr., a 6'4" forward out of Granite City High School, hails from Madison, Illinois. And David Marshall, a 6'4" forward out of Belleville West High School in Belleville, Illinois, all recognized here today before the game. Congratulations to them, and great day for our sophomores here at Lewis and Clark. Hunter?
Yes, very exciting. Congratulations to all the sophomores on their hard work this season and their hard work in their education careers. So congratulations to all of them, a lot of them. You guys deserve all the recognition in the world.
We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for our game this afternoon. Stick around. We'll be right back.
The Lewis and Clark Reed Memorial Library. Let me show you around. We're not just about studying. It's a place to unleash your creativity and connect with others. Grab a snack, sip on some coffee, and dive into a board game or puzzle. Want to make something cool? We've got 3D printers and Cricut machines to bring your ideas to life. And if you need research help, we've got you covered. Whether you're working on a project or just kicking back with friends, the library's got everything you need to succeed and have fun while doing it. Oh, I almost forgot. Books. We've got those too. Whether you're into graphic novels, young adult, sci-fi, or biographies, we've got it all. So whether you're here to study, create, or just relax, the library's got something for everyone. So come on in and make the library your own.
What up, it's Mike Keith, a proud graduate of Lewis and Clark. I got my start in the radio program that put me on the path to where I am today. We still do radio, but now we're so much more. Podcasting, producing, and editing, not to mention new equipment, studios, courses, and a new name. If you want to work in professional media or create better content for the things you love, do like I did and discover your path at Lewis and Clark Community College. Enroll today at lc.edu. What's up, it's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. Chrissy Wiley and Alicia Boland. Yes, they are rock star dental pros and proud Lewis and Clark grads. LC didn't just give them an education, it launched their careers. And now they're back, teaching in the same labs where it all started, helping the next generation discover their path.
She's Chrissy Wiley. And she's Alicia Boland. And we are Trailblazers.
Yo, what up, it's Mike.
We are back here at the Riverbend Arena, and they're announcing the starting lineups. Trailblazers with an all-sophomore lineup to start here on sophomore night. Xavier Hassler Godfrey, Dwight Lomax Jr., Trayvon Bond, Mario Brown Jr., and David Marshall Jr. taking the floor for the Trailblazers. That's Owen Rainberg, Navante Nesbitt, Will Paulson, Owen Treat, and Ezekiel Wilson, the starting five for Rend Lake. They are 21-7 on the season. They had won 9 in a row before losing their last game, so they're on a one-game losing streak. Trailblazers have lost 5 in a row, and they would like to turn that around here today and follow up the women's victory that you hopefully got a chance to see in our first game here this afternoon. Lewis and Clark 9-19 on the season, and we are underway. Jeff Alsman and Hunter Miser here from the Riverbend Arena. Rend Lake in the red, trimmed in black. Lewis and Clark in the white, trimmed in Trailblazer blue. Here's a three-pointer in the air, and that's good. That's Owen Treat with a three-point basket to start the game.
Yeah, coming out of the gates hot. No, not slowing down whatsoever, going fast pace.
Top of the key, Marshall going to drive to the elbow, looks for some help, gets open, turns around, pops a short jumper.
Put him in the spin cycle.
Just underway here in our second game of our doubleheader on the live stream today. The women won the first game this afternoon, their fourth victory of the season. Here's a turnover. We'll head the other way, and with the finger roll, no good. And the rebound now to a streaking Rend Lake player who was wide open at the other end, and that was Owen Rainberg.
And no one's slowing down to start this game off. Both teams playing extremely fast.
Here's a short jumper from the free throw line. Marshall with another basket. He's got all four. Nesbitt has the basketball. Now to Rainberg. They go inside, but it's tipped away and stolen, and that's Marshall, and now he's on the floor. Got it to Bond. Marshall's been all over the place here in the early going. Driving the baseline, reverse layup, no good. Mario Brown Jr. with his first chance to score, and we've got a foul. That'll be called on Hassler Godfrey. That'll be his first. And the team's first. 5-4. Rend Lake leads. Just played about 2 minutes of this first half, and now they're going to check and see how much time we need on the shot clock. It looks like they're going to put 26 seconds on it. They get it inbounds. Treat with it. Now over for a three-pointer. That's an air ball, but the rebound grabbed by Wilson. And the basket makes it 8-4.
That first three-pointer looked like it may have been blocked, and then that second one was that deep, deep three. It's not what you want to see. It looks like they could have had an offensive foul there, too.
Mario Brown Jr. has the basketball. Gets it inside, and a shot blocked. Wilson's a big guy, 6'9", down there, and they've also got a 7-footer on the bench.
Yeah, Rend Lake has a noticeable height advantage coming into the game today.
Here's a shot by Rainberg, no good. Mario Brown grabs the rebound, heads down the floor. And another shot blocked. And here they come running again, and we've got a foul, and it'll be a blocking foul. I think that's going to be on Marshall.
Couldn't get his feet set in time.
So a big height advantage here to Rend Lake. You can see that right away.
Yeah, 7-footer on the bench too.
They get it in play in the corner. Now Wilson has it. Nice little turnaround, but he missed everything. And the Trailblazers have it. That's Hassler Godfrey. Here's a long three, and it's good. A long three by Dwight Lomax Jr.
Yeah, Lomax has shown it before, the ability to take the deep three.
8-7 our score now. Wilson, a long three, and he missed it. Everything. In the corner. Nice head fake to get the big guy off his feet, but the shot missed by Hassler Godfrey. And the rebound comes down to Rend Lake.
That was a good fake, but just got a little too much on it.
Now they'll work the half-court offense. Into the corner. They want to get it inside to the mismatch. Wilson is at least a head taller than Marshall, who's trying to guard him under there. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but you can see it from here easily enough. And Ezekiel Wilson off the glass and good, his first two, and it's 10-7. Trailblazers need a player and somebody else on their shoulders to try to take on Wilson. He couldn't block that one, but he altered the shot. It's no good. Rend Lake coming back the other way. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. That one is good. That's Will Paulson, his first bucket of the game. 13-7 now.
You know, you got to think at some point that Lewis and Clark's head coach want to get one of the taller guys in there to help this height advantage out.
Here's a three. That one is good. That's Godfrey. 13-10. A little bit of pressure defense now by Hassler Godfrey. They get it into Wilson, and it's knocked away by Lomax. They try to hit Marshall. Pass too strong, but he saved it into Bond. Now to Mario Brown. Here's another long three. That one's too long. And the rebound comes down to Rend Lake. 14 and a half minutes left to go here in the first half. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Loose ball on the rebound. Bond has it. And he threw it right to the coach of Rend Lake, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 14-18 left to go in the first half. 13-10, Rend Lake leads it. We'll be right back.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. Meet Aaron Kellum, singer, songwriter, and producer. His music has been featured on shows like Love Island, American Idol, and The Voice, and opened up for One Republic, Train, and the Gem Blossoms. He's in LA living a dream, and he started right here at LC.
I'm Aaron Kellum, and I am a Trailblazer.
We are back to action at the Riverbend Arena, and we have a special treat for you. A special guest here after the timeout. Coach Isaac Moore, the women's coach, is going to join us to talk about that big victory. Welcome to the broadcast booth, Coach.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Hey, it's nice to talk about a win, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, long overdue, but I was really proud of the girls. They played hard enough, too. The toughest team wins, and I think we were a tougher team today.
Is that one of the best games you guys have played as a team all year?
It's easily the best win of my coaching career. I have nothing but respect for Dave Johnson. He won the national title less than 5 years ago for a reason. That team was ranked to start the year, so absolutely best game we played, best win we've had here at Lewis and Clark with the women's team since I've been here.
And how about Deloney? She was everywhere.
She's been fantastic, and what a way to end her career here at Riverbend Arena in her last game here. She was fantastic for us, not just on the court, but as a leader. You know, when things are going her way or not, she always has an infectious joy and is really a leader of our team.
Here's a steal for the Trailblazers. They're going to try a fast break. Bond tried to save it. He does to Mario Brown. Oh, he missed the shot. You hate to see him miss little ones like that, don't you, Coach?
Yeah, but, you like the hustle. You like that they made that play. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense when they have to sprint back every possession like that.
So talk about, the sophomores be leaving. What do you got left as you look at next year?
Yeah, so we're bringing in a great class. We had some of those recruits with us today, which was fun to have them celebrating.
So win number 4, and we just wanted to let you know that the broadcasters have been here for 2 of those 4 wins.
Yeah, well, that's the good luck charm. One of the parents was saying that my gold shoes might be a good luck charm. Might not take them off.
We were talking about that too. We were hoping the camera could zoom in on those. Nobody can see them, but you could see them down on the floor. We could from here, and we commented about them. Those are some sweet shoes. Where can you get those? You don't have to give a sponsor, but where do you get them?
I got them a while ago. It was definitely on sale, when I was teaching. but the funny thing is, the players used to make fun of me for wearing them, but now they're good luck, so I'm going to keep rocking them, Sunshine.
Lomax Jr., a 3 from the corner, and Trailblazers now leading 15-13. It'd be nice to sweep a doubleheader here today, wouldn't it?
100%. I know this is a big game for the men's team. They can play with anybody, so their seeding really is going to be important as they go to the conference tournament because they beat ICC, they beat ranked teams, they have a ton of depth. This men's team is going to be really dangerous come down the stretch.
You know as much about the men's team as you do the women's team, I think.
Like I've been saying, Lacey's done the best I've seen, him do. He's been locked in. He's been fantastic. He's done a great job leading this team, and they're fun to watch.
There's a nice move by Halden to the basket for the running layup, and I mean, you're still kind of considered the rookie guy here, so you're still trying to put a lot of your stuff in place.
100%. So, one of the youngest coaches in our conference, Dave Johnson at Lakeland, he's been doing it, the guy across the sideline, he's been doing it about longer than I've been alive at Lakeland. So it's kind of fun being the young one, but a lot of good people that I respect.
Well, we wanted to congratulate you. We know you want to probably go celebrate win number 4. We wanted to tell you great job, bring you in, and give you a chance to tell everybody how proud you are of the ladies, and keep it up, Coach.
Thanks so much. Appreciate you having me.
That is the women's basketball coach, Isaac Moore, as he picked up win number 4 here on the season today. There's a timeout on the floor, 11:52 left to go, 17-13. Lewis and Clark leads. We'll be right back.
The Lewis and Clark Reed Memorial Library. Let me show you around. We're not just about studying. It's a place to unleash your creativity and connect with others. Grab a snack, sip on some coffee, and dive into a board game or puzzle. Want to make something cool? We've got 3D printers and Cricut machines to bring your ideas to life. And if you need research help, we've got you covered. Whether you're working on a project or just kicking back with friends, the library's got everything you need to succeed and have fun while doing it. Oh, I almost forgot. Books. We've got those too. Whether you're into graphic novels, young adult, sci-fi, or biographies, we've got it all. So whether you're here to study, create, or just relax, the library's got something for everyone. So come on in and make the library your own.
It will be Rend Lake basketball as we come back to action after the timeout, and they'll get another try as the Trailblazers kicked that entry pass out of bounds again. So we'll do it all over. They get it into the corner. That's Coates with the basketball. He has checked into the game for Rend Lake. Off to Millsap. He'll try a 3. No good, and a foul over the back against number 20. That's Aiden Hinton. That'll be his first. Want to thank Coach Moore for giving us a few minutes of his time.
Yeah, congratulations to him.
He always likes to talk about a win. That's always good.
4th win of the season against, a pretty solid team, too, in Land Lake. That was a really good win. Lost to them earlier this year and then came out and won again this time around. So it was a great way to end the home games.
Halden with the basketball. Now over on the wing, and then he gets it back in the corner. Wright was going to drive, finds Lomax in the corner for a 3, and it's good.
Oh, Lomax. He also has a pretty, he can shoot the 3. He's done a lot this year, shot a lot of contested 3s too. That was beautiful.
Top of the key, 3-pointer is also good. Nothing but net for Donovan Coates. 20-16, inside to Wright. He trying to get a spin move off the glass, and he powered it in. His first buckets off the bench, 6-point lead for the Trailblazers. They throw it out of bounds. It'll be Lewis and Clark basketball. They tried to get it in the corner to Aiden Hinton. They almost knocked over the Gatorade jug. Boy, if you do that,
that's not good.
Everybody, number 1 is going to make a mess on the floor. Number 2 is everybody's going to be thirsty.
Yeah, nothing to drink. So
you see them all running over there right now to grab some before it gets away. We bring our own. We're ready up here.
I got my water off over here on the side.
Now we got a timeout on the floor. The referees are saying, hey, somebody move the Gatorade jug.
Yeah. Having a lengthy discussion.
Not sure. Two of the officials were talking at midcourt. Now one of them is going to go down and talk to the other official at the end of the court.
They talking about possibly Wright maybe getting a hand on the ball that sent it out of bounds, or I have no idea what they're talking about.
I don't think so. I think the official that was closest would have just said, I saw it and I made that call. So
that was the official that was closest to where Wright was, and originally I thought he had it pointing towards Rend Lake. So I don't know.
Well, it's Trailblazer ball now.
Doesn't matter now.
Spin move and a foul, and going to the free throw line will be Lewis and Clark. The foul is on Coates. It'll be his first. And it's going to put Halden at the free throw line. He's got 2 points so far. Missed the free throw. One more shot coming. Makes that one.
Got to make your free throws. So good to make one there.
The lead is 7 for the Trailblazers. Nesbitt. They go down, and a shot blocked, but a foul going to be called. That might be on Mario Brown. I think it is.
Just jumped off a little bit too early. Would have been a chance at a beautiful block if it was on time, but it's all right. Beautiful defensive play.
Owen Treat goes to the free throw line. 6'2" sophomore out of Vienna, Illinois. Missed the first free throw. Checking back in is Owen Rainberg. Second free throw rattles around and pops out. Here's Halden getting it down to Marshall. He's double teamed. Finds a man open. They're going to kick it back out. Brown's going to launch another three. That one's no good. Rebound last touched by the Warriors. It'll be Trailblazer basketball. 23-16. 9:50 left to go here in the first half, and they throw it all the way out to Wright. Now Hassler Godfrey, now back to Wright. Now Hassler Godfrey launches a three and hits it. That's his second tray. 10-point game now, Trailblazers lead. Halden trying to guard Rainberg. Boy, there's a lot of steps involved in that play, but I guess they were all legal ones. The basket good, and it's 26-18. Trailblazers will have it out of bounds after it's last touched by the Warriors. A couple of subs coming in. We're going to have Jeremy Borum and also Ian Brantley into the game, and Brantley will have the ball now. To Hassler Godfrey, and he is fouled, and will the shot count? I think it's on the floor before the shot.
Yeah, they've been driving into the paint so far this game, trying to get those taller guys to get the fouls so they can get them in foul trouble and get the size advantage back to what they want it to be.
That'll be on Nesbitt, his first. Trailblazers up by 8 here, just under 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Lomax has it. He's going to go baseline, kick it out for a wide open three. They don't take it. Now Mario Brown will take it from the corner and hit it.
three-point city for the Trailblazers tonight. Just hitting three after three after three.
It's an 11-point game now. There's a wild pass almost into the backcourt. They tried to save it. It's loose and knocked out of bounds right into the hands of Trailblazers coach, Kevon Lacey, who looks like he is dressed to go somewhere special tonight.
Yeah, dressed very fancy. Told us before the game he was dressing up for you, I think, wasn't he?
And I don't know about that, but he looks like this might be a tryout for an NBA coaching job or something with that outfit. Here's a steal, Mario Brown. Oh, he had it blocked out of bounds.
Yeah, got a little bit flashy there. Don't know if he was going for the dunk or the layup, but he had the wide open net. Didn't see the guy coming up behind him, but it's all right. They still get the ball. Plenty of time on the shot clock, too.
I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Lacey doesn't come out in the second half in a different outfit. It's too hot in here for that suit to be on all day.
Oh, exactly.
Inside Brantley, he is tripped, knocked down. The foul is going to be called. Let's see who it's on. I think it's on 22.
15th foul for Red Lake with just 8 minutes left in the period. I mean, Lewis and Clark already in favorable position to get some bonus free throws.
I must have missed one. I've only got 4. Here's a shot up and no good. Here comes Rend Lake 2-on-2, so they'll pull it back out and set the offense again. Three-pointer from the corner is good. That's Treat. We already know he can score from over there. That's his 3rd three. That cuts the lead to 8. Here's a shot, no good from just inside the arc by Hassler Godfrey. Boy, quick hands there. He knocks it out of bounds, but he prevented a layup.
Man, Hassler Godfrey playing very aggressively and, playing with a lot of passion. I love to see it.
Timeout on the floor. 7:15 left to go in the first half. Trailblazers 29, Rend Lake 21. We'll be back right after this.
What's up? It's my kid. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells, an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a Trailblazer.
Here in the first half, we've got an interesting interview coming your way at halftime. We will be talking to the Lewis and Clark baseball coach, Alex Ferguson, will give us some of his thoughts on the upcoming season and the early season as it has already begun to unfold here in the Riverbend area. So hope you can stick around for that. Right now, it'll be an 8-point lead for the Trailblazers as we'll give the ball to Rend Lake to put it in play here after the timeout. They'll throw it all the way out to Paulson. He's going to fire up a 3. In and out, rebound loose, and grabbed. Another possession for Rend Lake. Rainberg with it. Now they go into the corner. That's Paulson. He'll dribble it back out. Open in the corner for a 3 and missing it. That was Bauer Sachs who has checked into the game. Trailblazers with the basketball. Trayvon Bond is going to drive and have his shot blocked. We've seen that happen a couple of times. Here's a shot missed at the other end on a reverse layup. Bond with the basketball again. Gets a screen from Brantley. That's Borum. Now to Brantley. He'll shoot and miss. He had his shot altered a bit. Back the other way we come. Oh, there's a walk. They caught it. Give me a whistle. I'll blow it first. They blow it second.
Yeah, I thought at that last position that Rend Lake had, they would have gotten hit them for a traveling call, but it ended up being a turnover anyway, so it didn't matter. But I thought he might have traveled a little bit, just an eensy bit.
Under 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. Still an 8-point lead for the Trailblazers. Brantley between the circles, now over on the right side to Hassler Godfrey. Picks up his dribble down in the corner to Borum. Borum falls. He hits something slippery over there. Fast break time. And a shot up and good by Renberg. Just some bad luck in the corner that time for Borum, or he needs to wipe a little of the dust off the bottom of his shoes or something.
There's a hunter in the arena.
Besides you mean?
Besides me, there's a hunter in the hunter in the arena.
5:11 left to go in the first half. Trailblazers going to make some more substitutions. Wright's going to come back in. So is Halden.
Kind of changing the tall guys in and out, giving them their rest, their needed rest, and then bringing in the other tall guys in to keep the height advantage up.
Coates back into the game for the Warriors. We haven't seen their leading scorer here today. There's a shot. That's goaltending.
Yeah.
Credit the basket to Halden.
Say that was a little obvious.
Elijah Idosa averages 18.5 points a game, and we have not seen him, so it's possible that he is injured and not going to play in this one. We weren't informed of that, but I would think he'd be out there if he could be. Here's a shot, good by Halden. He's got 7 here in the first half. The lead is 10 again. Three-pointer, no good. Loose on the floor. Trailblazers have it.
He's got help. He needs help.
Bond across the timeline. Now to Wright, launching a long three. Good!
Raining threes today.
Boy, when he gets hot,
they get hot. Yes.
He can hit some.
Yes.
He doesn't look like a three-point shooter physically, but man, when he gets hot, he can hit them.
You know, it's especially in today's basketball, you see in the big men shooting a lot more threes.
Here's another three. That one's no good. Here's the rebound, Lewis and Clark. Halden, I thought he was going to dunk it. Another goaltending. And another bucket for Halden.
Yeah, just, some undisciplined defense on those layups for Rend Lake.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. 3:51 left to go in the first half. Trailblazers up by 15. We'll be right back.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a Trailblazer.
Well, it's a 15-point lead for the good guys here with 3:51 left to go until halftime.
Yeah, 50-point lead against a 21-7 team. Something you'd love to see going into half with a big lead here.
Coates has it. Now he'll dish it off. Gets it back wide open for a three. Front iron, no good. Rebound, LC.
Yeah, Lomax and Halden, sorry, they both got tripped up and fell on the paint there. But
here's a turnover, and going down and making the layup is Millsap. His first points of the game. So that cuts the lead to 13, coming up on 3 minutes left to go. Stick around at halftime for our interview with Lewis and Clark's baseball coach, Alex Ferguson. That'll come your way during the break. Holden, turnaround jumper, short, battles for the rebound, comes away with it, but he stepped out of bounds. He hustled after it and he got it,
yeah,
but he couldn't stay in bounds with it.
I'd like to see the hustle no matter what.
2:45 left to go in the first half now. Into Wilson. Now jumper from the free throw line, too strong. The ball came right back to him. He missed another one. He's going to get a third rebound. And a foul going to be called. Let's see, that might be on Lomax. No, they're going to call it instead on Trayvon Bond. That'll be his first. It's on the floor, so it'll be ball out to Rend Lake. And they throw it away. Trailblazers will get it at half court. Trailblazers will get it in the front court as it had crossed over before, or was as it was being touched. Mario Brown gets it into Bond. Brown had it slapped away, got it back right, another three. That one's front iron, no good. Brown grabs the rebound. He's double teamed in the corner and he's fouled. And that one's going to be on Millsap. That's going to send Lewis and Clark to the free throw line. They'll be in the bonus now. No, I guess they won't be yet. .201 left to go here in the first half, and the officials come in and talk to a couple of the guys who are battling for position. They get it inbounds in the corner. Here's a three, no good. And a foul going to be called. Let's see, it's going to be on Rend Lake, and it's going to be on number 5, Nesbitt, his second.
Showing his displeasure towards the call.
He was trying to box out, and he pushed a little too far, and it's going to send Malik Hall to the free throw line. Now we're in the bonus. .13 lead for Lewis and Clark. First free throw is no good. Wilson guarded by Wright. Three-pointer from the corner. Coates no good, and he is fouled. It'll be 3 shots. The foul's going to be on Lomax, his first.
It's not a smart play there, you know. Send them to the line to shoot 3, get a 3-point play out of it. off a missed three. It's just not something you'd want to see there.
.135 left to go in the first half. First free throw is up, and it is good. Chance to cut the lead to 10 if he makes both of the remaining free throws. One more coming. Missed that one, so he got 2 out of 3, and the lead is 11.
You'll take that. You'll take that. Only 2 points out of possible three-point play.
And we've got a moving screen, and Hall called with the foul.
Not too much contact, but just enough to get the whistle drawn.
Next foul would also put Rend Lake in the bonus. We're down to 1:15 left to go in the half. Trailblazers up by 11. They have led by as many as 15. Wilson over the rim looking down and laid that one in. So the lead now in single digits. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. Hassler Godfrey with the basketball. Pulls up for a three, in and out. Rebound, Rend Lake. They might play for just one more shot here. Oh, he turned it over. They're not going to get one more shot. At least not on that possession. Rainbird complaining, but that was pretty obvious.
Yeah, can't do it. Can't do that.
And we're going to have a timeout here with 27 seconds left before halftime. 38-29, Lewis and Clark leads. Back after this.
What up, it's Mike Keith, a proud graduate of Lewis and Clark. I got my start in the radio program that put me on the path to where I am today. We still do radio, but now we're so much more. Podcasting, producing, and editing, not to mention new equipment, studios, courses, and a new name. If you want to work in professional media or create better content for the things you love, do like I did and discover your path at Lewis and Clark Community College. Enroll today at lc.edu.
Jeff Alsman and Hunter Miser here with you for Game 2 of our doubleheader here this afternoon. Trailblazers women's team picked up a victory in the first game. Now the men have a 9-point lead here with 27 seconds left to go in the first half of this one.
Could get the last shot if they wanted. Looks like it's what they might do.
Right now Bond has it. He's out there with Hall, Hassler Godfrey, Lomax, and Wright. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound grabbed, and here comes Rend Lake. They're going to get the last shot. It's no good, and that's going to take us to halftime. Our score at the end of the first half here at the Riverbend Arena, Lewis and Clark 38, Rend Lake 29. We will take a short break, come back, and look at the first half stats right after this.
What's up, it's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells. and assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a Trailblazer.
We are at halftime here at the Riverbend Arena, and Lewis and Clark leads Rend Lake by a score of 38-29. Let's run down the first half scoring. First for the Warriors from Rend Lake. They are led by Owen Treat with 9 points, all coming the way by 3-point shots. 6 points for Donovan Coates. 5 points for, that was actually Rainberg with 6. Coates has 5. And 4 points for Ezekiel Wilson, 3 for Will Paulson, and 2 points for Quentin Millsap. Trailblazers on the other end, they are led by Mario Brown Jr. with 8, 6 points each for Xavier Hassler-Godfrey and Dwight Lomax Jr., 5 for Brian Wright. And actually, I missed Halden. He leads all scorers. He's got 9 points here at halftime, and the Trailblazers lead it by a score of 38-29. Well, we mentioned we had a special treat for you here at halftime. We had a chance on the A to Z Across LC podcast earlier this week to talk to the Lewis and Clark baseball coach, Alex Ferguson, and find out his outlook for the upcoming spring season. So we're going to take a few minutes here and listen to the baseball coach. Right now, here's Alex Ferguson.
The Lewis and Clark baseball coach, Alex Ferguson. Alex, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
So Mike and I are both, big-time baseball fans. We just love that sport. At least I do. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn, right?
No. I played some baseball
golf,
back in the day.
That's probably,
I've heard Jeff's stories, so.
Yeah, that's true. We're not going to tell any of those. So give us it's early in the season, obviously, but and the weather's probably impacted quite a bit. But give us a little, just kind of an overview of what you've noticed so far and what your expectations are.
Yeah, coming in the season, we knew we were going to be young. We only had pretty much 3 returning guys that had time last year that got significant at-bats. So we knew we were going to be young, dealing with a little bit of injuries early on. Lost one of our catchers to an injury. He's going to be out for a month. Our starting shortstop, Tristan Wargo's been out. We actually get him back tomorrow. And then one of our sophomore outfielders, Harrison Rakers, kind of pulled his hamstring. He ended up playing this weekend, but he was a little hobbled for a couple games. So we knew we were going to be young. Injury bug hit. We've shown flashes of what we can do, but we haven't been real consistent in the pitching, hitting category. We've been pretty good defensively, but the other 2 areas have to get a little better.
That was my problem. I was never consistent in the hitting, pitching, or
right.
That's when you get to the bench.
My problem was my fielders knew I was going to field it. They just knew I was going to throw it.
Is that it?
Yeah. So talk about that. You being a little bit young this year, being a 2-year school, that probably happens pretty often, right? To where you have a strong core of sophomores that all leave. Is that better to have that every other year, or to have a split squad that every year you're replacing half the team?
I usually like to have more balance where we have a number of freshmen that play. Last year, we ended up having a ton of transfer kids that came in, so it made us older that last year. And then they all graduated. The freshman class, they didn't play as much as in some of the years past. I know by next year, a lot of these guys are getting significant playing time. That will help build for next year. But obviously we're, building on this year. Still very early. We're going to get some guys healthy, get some guys back. We have a couple of our pitchers that weren't quite ready to pitch yet that are going to be some of our top guys. So once we get them going, probably by the Vincennes series, they're going to be throwing. So we're kind of waiting on them to kind of heal up and get ready.
So it sounds like my observation early is he has the St. Louis Cardinals front office playbook. That just sounded like right down the...
They might have a little more money than us.
Well, yeah, that's probably true, yeah. So pitching is so important at all levels for that matter. But when you have a couple of arms you can rely on, it makes a whole lot of difference, doesn't it?
Yes. Last year, we started 3 sophomores last year. Marcus Payne has been our one returning starter from this year. So it's just early on is figuring out who can start. So we try different guys, see who's going to be better in the bullpen, see who's going to be better as a starter. So that takes a little bit of time. Some of those guys that were freshmen last year that pitched out of the bullpen, they're going to slide over to the starting role. So it's just getting that consistency, figuring out what roles are best for guys, who can see a lineup 2 or 3 times through, and who's going to be a guy that might be 1 inning and then get them out.
And most of the guys coming out of high schools probably were starting pitchers, and now they've got to be able to make an adjustment possibly.
Yeah, I would say majority of them are. We do have some that were relief pitchers in high school, and we kind of keep them that way. We have 2 freshmen that I really like, but they haven't thrown a pitch yet. So one, Reed Murray from Alton, he's going to be good. He had a stress fracture over the summertime, and he has not gotten healthy yet. So he starts PT next week. He might be redshirting this year. We're kind of waiting and seeing. And then Sawyer Brunson from Triad's going to have a good year. He just needed a little more time to get ready on that. So,
how does that work early season? We're here in the Midwest, and we had warm days last week, and now it's cold again.
Right. Yeah.
By the time this airs, I think it's going to be warmer again.
Mm-hmm.
That's really got to be challenging for the pitching staff, yes?
It is. You just got to be smart, like temperature-wise. So days that are colder, their leashes are a little shorter. We're going shorter pitch counts. Most of the games we played, the weather's been decently warm. Yet Sunday we were supposed to play in Branson. The real field was 23 degrees when we started, so we just did not play those. And then we got rained out in Arkansas. So we should, realistically, we should have about 6 more games under our belt, but that's how kind of the early season goes. So it's just kind of building them up, and our starters are up to about 70 pitches now, and we'll keep upping it up until we get to conference and get right around that 100-pitch mark.
And when you lose a weekend, you're losing 2 or 3 games. Are you able to build that back in later? Or is your schedule so packed that you really don't have room for that kind of a reschedule?
I overschedule. So I try, we can play 56 games. I usually schedule 62 because it happens every year. So right now it's not a big deal because we'll still be at the amount that we can play, and we have those all scheduled. So we should be good on that. It just sometimes when you don't play a weekend, then that you lose that build-up time. So it makes it a little more difficult that way.
You have a couple of players that I'm looking at for their stats so far. A few that are hitting near 400. Yep. Nick Franklin, who's a catcher, who is hitting 385 with a on base of 429, and you have Talon Binbrook and Casey Fultz. Yep. Tell us about your players a little bit. Some of the guys are really hitting the ball well so far.
Yeah. Nick is a bounce back. He was at Longwood University last year, redshirted there. Good presence behind the plate, good presence at the plate. He's going to be kind of our 3-4 hole hitter most of the year. He can swing it. So for him, just not getting too anxious, making sure that he's getting a pitch that he can hit. So he started off the season hot. Teams have kind of adjusted and been start throwing him a lot more breaking balls. So that's one of the adjustments that he's going to have to make.
Now,
I hate it when they figure that out.
Yeah. Has he jumped in because of the injury to one of your other catchers, I think you talked about earlier?
So him and Grant typically will catch 2 and 2. And if with Nick, with how he swings, a lot of times he'll end up being a DH in those other ones. But with Grant out, he's been catching a majority of it. And then one of the younger guys will kind of jump in and catch one of the other ones. Casey Fultz is another one. He's a freshman from Belleville. Good on-base percentage, takes quality at bats. Doesn't drive the ball a whole lot, but he's kind of a singles guy, and we'll get things started on that. Talon is one of our sophomores, played a little bit as a freshman. He's going to be in more of a starting role in right field for most of the year. Good athlete, good runner. Good things happen when he puts the ball in play.
So I'll take this, Jeff. So last year, around 500, right? A little over 500 overall, about 500 in conference and all those different things. A young squad. Obviously, you're probably pretty optimistic on how things are going, but let us know at the rest of the season. I mean, you were sick. Yeah, you've had some people coming back from injury, not consistent yet. But what do you expect from this team overall this season?
Yeah, I expect them to compete. I expect them to compete, grow. I think we'll get better as a pitching staff. I think we're going to be really good defensively. So now it's just offensively finding consistency where we're getting on base. We're doing doing those things and adjusting to what pitchers are doing. With a young team, sometimes you don't always have that, where they kind of have to learn on the fly. Last year, we had a lot of team speed. We ended up with like 150 stolen bases last year, set the LC record. We won't be quite as fast this year, but we do have some good base runners. When Tristan Wargo comes back, he's another guy that gets on base, had 21 stolen bases last year. So, we're definitely looking for that growth. The good thing about this year is that everyone makes the region tournament. It's set up 3 years. Every team makes it, so you're in pods of 3. The off years when the Missouri side hosts, then you have 2 teams that don't make the playoffs. So we know we're going to be in the playoffs, so now it's just building towards that, playing the best baseball we can by the time the region comes around.
So I know you have to, pardon me, you have to head out here quickly. Just a final question for me. Just kind of describe your style as a manager. What type of game do you like to play? And do you change it based on the opponent, or you pretty much, this is what we play all the time?
I mean, sometimes it changes with your personnel too. Like last year, we didn't have a whole lot of power, but we got on base and we stole bases. That's kind of, I like a little balance, guys that can hit with a little pop, but I also like to recruit guys that can steal and run the bases. I like to be real aggressive on the bases that way. So, and sometimes it will change depending on who you're playing. Some teams hold guys on a little better. Some guys have good catchers. So it just depends on the team that you're playing. If they give us an inch where the pitcher's really long to the plate, I'll send a lot of guys, and we'll try to be aggressive that way.
We should have asked him if he's an analytics guy or a managed by gut guy.
If you give me a bigger staff, I'll be a little more analytical.
I was going to say, I don't know that we have that kind of budget to do the analytics too much. Yeah. Well, Coach, good luck on the rest of the season. This weekend, you've got an invitational that we're hosting, I guess.
Yep.
And then just great success to you and the team this year.
All right.
Thanks for being with us.
You weren't that ready. We are back. Lewis and Clark with a 9-point lead here as we get ready to start the second half. There's the horn telling everybody, get back out there and get ready to play.
Exactly. I got a chance during the halftime to run into Trailblazers head coach Kavana Lacey, and told him good luck, of course, that the first half was good, and he said thank you. And then I asked him about his outfit, and I said, you know, are you going to change because it's a little hot in here? And he said that he was not going to change because
he's still out there.
Yeah.
He still looks clean.
He's got the jacket. He took the jacket off during halftime to cool off for a little bit. But
well, it's a good luck charm right now.
Yeah,
He can't
exactly. That's what
can't
he said.
break the superstition, or
Yep.
don't want to change the vibe up or anything like that.
He said the suit's a good luck charm.
He
He's
might
gonna
be
keep it
wearing
on.
that at every game from now on.
Maybe bringing the suit back.
Boy, the old dry cleaner's going to be the old. He'll have to give that bill to the athletic director, Cody Zipman, I guess. Trailblazers will have the ball to start the second half here, and they also have a 9-point lead. Here's a three-pointer, no good. They got their original starters out there again with Hassler Godfrey, Lomax Jr., Mario Brown Jr., Marshall, and Bond. Wilson underneath. He's hard to stop when he gets that low in the post.
Yeah, he can't do anything when the tallest guy on him is still towers over him.
Marshall with the basketball now. Man-to-man defense. Three-pointer in the air, front iron, short. Loose ball on the rebound, and Rend Lake has it. Trailblazers looking for the upset. Oh, they're going to go inside for sure. Looks like every time down now they've got the mismatch in there. Here's a three from the corner. That one's good also. That was by Treat. And that's going to bring a Lewis and Clark timeout. All of a sudden it's a 4-point game. 18:40 left to go here in the game. Trailblazers by 4. We'll be right back.
What up, it's Mike Keith, a proud graduate of Lewis and Clark. I got my start in the radio program that put me on the path to where I am today. We still do radio, but now we're so much more. Podcasting, producing, and editing, not to mention new equipment, studios, courses, and a new name. If you want to work in professional media or create better content for the things you love, do like I did and discover your path at Lewis and Clark Community College. Enroll today at lc.edu.
Both teams still in the huddle around their coaches. Lewis and Clark with a timeout. A quick 5-0 run here by Rend Lake to start the second half, and they've cut that lead down to now just a 4-point game.
Still keeping the same guys out there. You know, I got to think that they'd want to get some of those taller guys in to help with the height advantage out, because they're just attacking that paint, and then they get those guys wide open in the corners to shoot the easy threes. So you got to think sometime sooner or later Lacey's going to bring out some of the taller guys.
It'll be Marshall to put the ball in play here on senior night, the last game of the season and maybe the last game for a lot of these guys ever. You never know how many might move on and play, or how many may move on to other adventures as well. And that shot swatted away out of bounds by Wilson. He not only can block shots in under the basket, but when he comes out with that big wingspan, he can block the outside shots as well.
Yeah, he's got a couple blocks today.
Shovel shot no good as the shot clock expired. Back the other way. Rend Lake. They're looking to try to go inside. They do to Wilson. But Marshall got his hands in there and knocked it away. Here's Lomax. He's going to drive. He's going to draw a foul. And he'll go to the free throw line. That'll be on Rainbird. That'll be his first.
You know, that's the good thing about having, some of the smaller guys match up with those bigger guys. They're not going to expect them, coming around the side and smacking the ball out of their hands midair. So it has its advantages when you put the small guys up against the tall guys.
Free throw is good. Mario Brown Jr. with double figures now. He's got 10 in the game.
Kicks it back out to a 2-possession lead.
Trailblazers going to play a little bit of a trapping zone press. Here's a three-pointer from the wing, no good. Bond with the rebound, but he almost threw it away. It was knocked out of bounds by Rend Lake, so it'll be Trailblazer basketball. Bond set to put it in play. Marshall has it. Lomax for a three, no good. Rebound, Rend Lake.
Just haven't been able to get anything besides the free throws to start the second half.
They go into the corner, they kick it back outside, and then they go inside, and Marshall going to be called with a foul. He's doing everything he can to try to guard Wilson down there, but that is no easy task. That'll be the second foul on David Marshall Jr.
Finally going to bring in some height, bringing in Halden off the bench.
They go back inside, then out to the corner, and then back inside, and now Halden's going to get called with a foul. That's going to send Wilson to the free throw line. Well, if that's the game plan, that could get Lewis and Clark in some foul trouble here.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Wilson missed the free throw. Not listed as one of their leading scorers.
But when you're playing a short team like Lewis and Clark, only a couple tall guys, bigger guys are going to get good advantages.
6'9" center, sophomore out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. But free throw shooting, not one of his strongest suits. But he can play some defense and block some shots. And that one is up and over Wilson, and a basket by Mario Brown.
First true basket of the second half.
So the lead is 8 again. The ball stolen away by Halden. Will he slam it? No, finger roll. Oh, he missed it. Trailblazers do get the rebound, though. I think he was in between there. He wasn't sure what he wanted to do.
He thought he had the dunk, but he had the Rend Lake guy coming right up behind him, and he's like, oh, I got to go for the layup instead of the dunk.
Now he's going to the free throw line as he draws a foul on Paulson. That'll be his first. Halden at the line today. Now 2 of 3. And he's in double digits now. The lead is 9. He could make the lead double digits as well with his free throw. It is good.
That's what you want to see.
44-34. Coming up on 16 minutes left to go in this game. Millsap with it to Wilson. He'll put it on the floor, work on Halden. Turnaround jumper is good. He's got 8 in the game all of a sudden now. Long three is good by Hassler Godfrey. That was actually Lomax.
Oh, man. Deep three. Almost towards the black line.
The lead now 11. And a foul going to be called on Halden again. That'll be his second. And it's going to take us to a media timeout. 15:28 left to go in the game. Lewis and Clark 47, Rend Lake 36. Right back after this.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells, an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a Trailblazer.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a Trailblazer.
Big crowd here this afternoon at the Riverbend Arena for a sophomore night, and packed bleachers and some extra chairs across the way behind the scorer's table. People in those, and also lining the court in some spots here as well. That ball knocked out of bounds by Halden. Trailblazers women's team picked up a victory in our opening game. Now the men trying to sweep a doubleheader. They lead it by 11, and they steal the basketball. Lomax will bring it across the timeline. He's out there with Bond, Halden, Mario Brown, and Hassler Godfrey. Mario Brown's going to launch a 3, and it's no good, and the rebound comes down to Rend Lake. Coates has it. They try to get it inside, and it's loose, and last touched by Wilson. It'll be ball out to LC. And a technical going to be called against Rend Lake. And I think the coach has been talking quite a bit, and finally one of the officials had enough. That wasn't anything that was exaggerated, or it seemed to be a real feisty type call.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just been the cumulative effect.
If you do it enough, you talk enough, eventually they're going to have enough of it, and they're going to call
In fact,
you on the technical.
he's more upset now than he was at the beginning.
Yeah. No, understand it. Frustrations. You're coming up against a team, theoretically, that you should have a lead against. Lewis and Clark going on 9-15 on that 5-game losing streak, and they're 21-7. So could just be a bit of frustration just built up, mixture of that and just, not liking what he's seeing.
And he won't like that because Mario Brown Jr. makes the first free throw. He's going to have another one, then it'll be Trailblazer basketball. It wasn't one of those overt coach blow-up type things. So
It could have just been a built-up of a little bit of frustration going on throughout this
Or
game.
he might have used the magic word.
Maybe could have used the magic word. Maybe you just asked for one. He was – who knows?
Ref, give me a technical.
Yeah. Try to hide
so you can come over here and I can really argue with you. It makes the lead 13, and Trailblazers with the basketball could get back to what's been their biggest lead of the game, which was 15. And a foul going to be called. Can't argue too much with that one. That was on Coates. It'll be his second.
Kind of just ran right up into him.
Bond takes the inbounds pass, dribbles to his left, now head back to the right, off to Halden. Halden misses the layup. You got to think knowing Wilson was right there with him might have affected that shot a bit.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it.
Here's a three-pointer, no good. They get the rebound back, though. Off the glass, no good. Wilson tips it in. He's above everybody else on the rim, and he's got 10 in the game now. 49-38. LC with the lead, coming up on 14 minutes to play. Inside, now they'll kick it out. Lomax was going to shoot a three. Oh, that was a real rejection there. He almost palmed that ball and threw it into the ground. That you can't even call that a blocked shot. That's almost just to take the ball out of the air. Yes. And a foul going to be called on Halden. That's going to be his third, I believe.
I mean, he went up to go shoot the ball, and he didn't even get the ball up. He just stuck his hand out and said, I'm just
He
gonna
probably
take that
just
right
could have
from you.
palmed that and just brought it down with him. Substitutions, Marshall back in, Malik Hall back in. Wilson's going to go out. He'll get a little bit of a breather. He deserves one. The lead for LC is 11. Nesbitt. Over to Millsap. Coates. Off the glass, missed it, but got the rebound, put it back in. Back to single digits now, 49-40, 13 minutes left to go. Bond looking for help in the corner, and they throw it in, but Bond did not reestablish himself back on the court from being out of bounds, and so it's a turnover. Hassani Elliott checking into the game for the Trailblazers. First time we've seen him today. In the corner with it is Paulson. We haven't heard much from him or Treat like we did in the first half. But I don't want to start anything. There's an air ball, rebound Lewis and Clark. Bond will reset the offense. Marshall thought about a three. Now Elliott has it. Inside to Marshall. Open three for Bond, no good. Rebound loose, Trailblazers get it. New shot clock. Marshall, front iron, no good. Nesbitt. Now he's fouled by Bond. That'll be number 2. On him, team foul number 5. And another media timeout. 11:49 left to play. Trailblazers up by 9. We'll be back with more.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Libby Coots. Libby was a math major who graduated from Lewis and Clark in 2010. She's a math teacher and the girls golf coach at Edwardsville High School. She even has her LC diploma in her classroom and always tells her students how life-changing Lewis and Clark was for her.
I'm Libby Kuntz, and I'm a Trailblazer.
Jeff Alsman and Hunter Miser back with you here at the Riverbend Arena. 11:49 on the game clock. 49-40. Lewis and Clark leads as the teams break the huddle here after the media timeout. Trailblazers trying to get win number 18 on the season and complete a doubleheader sweep here at the Riverbend Arena today. Ladies team won their Fourth game of the season. In the first game, Trailblazers have a 9-point lead here in this one as we get back to action, and it'll be Rend Lake basketball.
Yeah, Rend Lake on a bit of a run after the technical foul set up a 13-point advantage. Like to see Lewis and Clark stop this run and get something going.
There's a deflected ball as Elliott knocked it away and picked up the steal. The first time these two teams played, Trailblazers lost to Rend Lake 90-79, so they're trying to turn the tables on the Warriors here in this one. A long three is good. Lomax with another one. That's his fourth three of the game.
That was deep, a deep three.
And a foul going to be called on Wright.
I don't know. From up here, it looked like he got nothing but the ball, but I guess the ref saw something we didn't.
So that's going to send Paulson to the free throw line. Trying to cut into the 12-point lead. And he makes the first one. Hope you enjoyed that halftime interview with the Lewis and Clark baseball coach, Alex Ferguson. Want to thank Coach for his time. Second free throw good as well. (52-41) now.
Oh, no.
Coates off the glass, no good. Put back, no good.
3-on-1 advantage, and they couldn't get anything out of it. That is some great luck by Lewis and Clark.
And a foul as Elliott drives to the rim.
Could have been fouling or goaltending.
And that's going to be on Wilson, and believe it or not, that's just his first. First free throw is good.
I mean, they had that 3-on-1, that takeaway 3-on-1, missed the first layup, and then had a wide open second layup and just couldn't bank it in. Good luck by the Trailblazers. Bad luck for Rend Lake.
Elliott's second free throw is short, and Wilson gets the rebound. Almost threw it away, but Nesbitt grabs it. Three-pointer from the corner bounced in. That was good luck that time for Paulson. His second three of the game. He's got 6 now. The lead is 9 again, 10:30 left to play. They go inside to right. Oh, nice pass, but it's blocked. Rend Lake wanted to run. Now they'll slow things up a bit. Coates has it. And a foul is going to be called. That'll be on Hall. That'll be his second. It's team foul number 6 on the Trailblazers. So the next one would put Rend Lake in the bonus.
Yeah, with 10 minutes left, too, not what you want to see. You don't want to give them 3 points.
Nesbitt on the wing, going to drive on Elliott and draw the foul. He'll go to the free throw line, and that'll be the first on Elliott. Navante Nesbitt, he's been held off the scoreboard so far. He averages 11 points a game. And that's his first. That makes it an 8-point game. Now the lead is 7.
Playing some big pressure here, Rend Lake is.
Lomax gets around the double team, gets it across the timeline, now gets the ball back. Right, Brantley, Lomax.
Ooh, deep.
Mario Brown Jr., there's a shot no good, and Elliott, the 5 players on the floor for Lewis and Clark right now. Skip pass. Oh, Wright got away with a foul.
He's holding on to his.
Also a fast break and a whistle. The basket is good by Mario Brown and an official timeout as the Rend Lake player is down. There was definitely some contact there, but no whistle. Mario Brown gets the bucket on the other end.
Yeah, he went down and was instantly grabbing that knee.
So we'll take a quick break. 9 minutes exactly left to go. 55-46. Lewis and Clark leads. We'll be right back.
What's up? It's my kid. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. Chrissy Wiley and Alicia Boland. Yes, they are rock star dental pros and proud Lewis and Clark grads. LC didn't just give them an education, it launched their careers. And now they're back, teaching in the same labs where it all started, helping the next generation discover their path.
She's Chrissy Wiley. And she's Alicia Bowen. And we are Trailblazers.
Paulson was the injured player. He made it up and off the court under his own power, so good to see that.
Hope he's all right. Could have just buckled his knee a little bit. Very, it's painful.
Three-pointer is short. Rebound, Mario Brown. Trailblazers lead by 9, coming up on 8.5 minutes left to play. Right, top of the key, goes into Brantley. Working on Wilson. Got him out of the way, but missed the shot. Right with the rebound, kicks it back out. Here's a jumper by Brown. It's good.
Beautiful fake attempt on the 3 there. Got him to jump. They got to spin him inside, get into the paint and shoot it. Beautiful, beautiful play there.
He has 18 now.
Oh, no. Had it tipped and
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound.
Wright tipped it to his teammate who tipped it right into the Rend Lake player's hands.
They go into Brantley again. He'll kick it back out. Lomax, short shot, rebound, Trailblazers. Brantley, jumper from the free throw line, no good. Trailblazers save it. Shot blocked. How about that scenario there? My goodness. And finally, Brown picks up the change, and now he's got 20.
Interesting occurring events that happen just there. All scorebook people out there are going to have a tough time getting those last 5 seconds down.
There's a shot up and good by Nesbitt. It's an 11-point lead, right with the basketball. He is fouled. And looks like we're going to have another timeout here. Let's see, the foul's going to be on Coates. 7 minutes left to go. The lead is 11 for Lewis and Clark. We'll be back with more action right after this.
What's up? It's my kid. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. Meet Aaron Kellum, singer, songwriter, and producer. His music has been featured on shows like Love Island, American Idol, and The Voice, and opened up for One Republic, Train, and the Gem Blossoms. He's in LA living a dream, and he started right here at LC.
I'm Aaron Kellum, and I am a Trailblazer.
7 minutes left on the game clock here. The lead is 11 for Lewis and Clark as the teams come back on the floor. Jeff Alsman along with Hunter Miser bringing you the action in this one this afternoon. Sophomore night, or day, or evening. Not quite night yet.
Early evening.
It doesn't sound as well, though, to promote that sophomore early evening. So, sophomore night.
Sounds a lot better than sophomore day.
Doesn't take up nearly as much room, in the type either for the Flyers.
Yes.
Top of the key. Brantley won't shoot that. He'll get it into right. He's double teamed. Oh, nice bounce pass. Brantley off the glass and puts it in. Credit Brian Wright with the assist on that play.
That was a beautiful bounce pass by Wright. Got it past the two guys blocking him into the only space that Brantley could catch it and take the easy layup.
That makes it 13 again. They whip it around the perimeter. Three-pointer in the air, no good. Rebound, Marshall.
Yeah, Rend Lake's been getting it to the single digits. They get the 13-point lead, then Rend Lake goes on a run, brings it down to single digits, and Lewis and Clark not showing any break and keeping the pressure on Rend Lake.
Bond, nice bounce pass inside. Little hook shot, good by Brantley. He protected the ball that time. Now the lead's 15 with 5:45 left to play.
Hit him with the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar special, a little sky hook there.
It wasn't quite the same, but I get where you're going.
Yeah, you don't see the sky
a lot of the people that are listening probably, maybe you've never seen that sky hook from Kareem. I have.
You have?
I
haven't.
So how'd you even know?
I played NBA. I know NBA.
Oh, it's the video game version.
I know the NBA. I know his famous sky hook.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe we've evolved to that. I have to admit, I've not seen the video game version of that sky hook. So
it doesn't beat,
That tells you where, we're coming from two totally different areas and eras, both. Trailblazers drive and then throw it away in front of their own bench.
It's back up, what, 13 points? It's still 13 points. 13's the magic number, right?
Well, it might be, but 15's the lead. So we're going to have to put you back in class.
Well, no, they have a lot of 13-point
You radio guys don't have to take any math or what? Is that?
Oh, it's optional. I'm just kidding.
Here's a shot, no good. Rebound, Trailblazers. It's getting late here for Rend Lake all of a sudden, too.
Yes. Playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, playing a little bit more aggressive. Oh, man.
That one almost thrown away, but Rainberg stepped on the inline, so it'll be Trailblazer basketball. No reason to panic and make those kinds of passes.
Yeah.
Just
hang
on to the ball and work it around, get a good shot.
Yeah. Looks like they may have had on the Lewis and Clark. It could have had a little bit of miscommunication. You had 21 moving towards the other side, at least the right side of the court. It's so hard from up here, right side, left side, can't tell, and threw it over towards the left side. Just a little bit of miscommunication.
You got me totally confused with that. All the right and left. I know that's inside to Brantley, and I know where he's going to be standing at the free throw line.
Shoot the N1.
Except it wasn't Brantley, it was Halden. The foul is on Aiden Hinton. That's his second. Halden checked in after that last timeout. Free throw is good, completes the three-point play, 66-48. Looks like the Trailblazers trying to get Halden out there whenever Wilson is not. So they've got some advantage there. There's a three-pointer. That's Nesbitt.
Oh, they're playing extreme press here. 4 people down.
And timeout, Trailblazers, as they had a little trouble getting the ball in bounce. The lead is 15 for Lewis and Clark with 4:17 left to play in this one. More action when we return.
What's up? It's my kids. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells. and assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a Trailblazer.
We are back at the Riverbend Arena. The timeout is over. The Trailblazers still in the huddle. Rend Lake out on the floor. 4:17 on the clock. 66-51. Lewis and Clark leads Rend Lake. Rend Lake is in the bonus. Actually, both teams are, because the next foul would put Lewis and Clark in the bonus. So we might see a bunch of free throws here the rest of the way.
Another extreme pressure for Rend Lake here.
Bond with it. With the lead being this big, they might just not foul and just play it out.
Not play too aggressive. Play aggressive on the press defenses, but don't go for fouls. Ooh.
There's a steal. They get it into the front court. Missing the shot is A.J. Keith. Trailblazers with the rebound. Keith stole it away. Well, he's playing aggressive, and he'll drive and get a foul. And that'll be on Halden, and I unofficially have him now with 4 fouls. At the line for the first time tonight is Keith. And he makes the first free throw. Halden checks out. Jeremy Borum comes in. 3:45 left to play. Trailblazers with a 14-point lead. Both free throws good. They get it into Mario Brown, and he is bumped and fouled by Owen Treat. That'll be his second, and it will send the Trailblazers to the free throw line. Brown perfect there so far on the day, and he's got 20 points in this one to lead the way.
Got to keep adding on to this lead. Every point matters at this stage in the game.
Free throw's good. Second free throw bounces around and drops in. He's a perfect 6 for 6 from the line today. He's got 22 in the game, and the lead back to 15. Keith with it. Nesbitt's going to try a 3. It's no good. And we've got a foul, an offensive foul on the rebound. It's going to be on Keith. That'll be his first. And we'll walk all the way down to the other end and shoot some more free throws. Let's see who will be shooting. I think it's going to be Marshall, maybe. He looks like the player that took a chop on the back of the head.
It's like a little courtesy knock.
First free throw is good. He'll have another one coming. That one's no good. .3:15 left to go. 16-point lead for the Trailblazers. Here's a turnover. Mario Brown Jr. going to go off the glass. That should have been goaltending, I think, but they didn't call it. The defensive player went up and smacked the backboard while the ball was
in the air
up there, and they didn't call it, but, you know.
They called an offensive foul? Or?
Called an offensive foul. I'm not sure who they called it on.
Well, then they should.
Or unless they called, no, they didn't call foul. I think somebody was out of bounds. I think so. I stepped on the in line.
To say he smacked that backboard with a little bit of aggressiveness in there.
In the corner, here's a long three, no good. Keith with the rebound. He's knocked down by Mario Brown Jr. That was a legitimate foul for sure there.
Yeah, just put the elbowed him in the back, playing a bit aggressive, trying to get the rebound. Got the call for that.
So Keith will go to the free throw line again. Just made his first two a few moments ago. It's 69-53. 2:43 left to go.
A lot of threes there.
And a 3-2 at the line. Makes the first one. He now has 3 points in the game and 3 free throws in a row.
Yeah, that's a lot of threes, Jeff.
I'm going to break the chain here in a minute unless he misses. But 33 is getting ready to come into the game. Basket is good. Gavin Bingham into the game. Saw him once early in the first half. Trailblazers get it inbounds. They lead by 14. Bond to Lomax. He's double teamed. He will drive, kick it into the corner. Oh, right through the legs of Brown, and he was ready to pull that up and fire a three.
He got excited, wide open in the corner, nobody around him. Got excited, the jitterbugs got him, and unfortunately had the ball go through his hands.
Here's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Trailblazers. Loose ball, and finally, Lomax gets it. He's double-teamed in the corner, and I don't know what they're going to call there. All of a sudden, he looked up, and nobody's around him. Somebody had to foul somebody. Coach Lacey was trying to call timeout, and they're going to call an offensive foul on the Trailblazers on Lomax for the elbows that he was throwing as he was trying to protect the basketball. Now we've got another foul, and that one, I believe, is going to be on Borum. To the line will be Bigham. This last 3 minutes is taking a while.
It's an interesting last 3 minutes, though.
That one rolls around and falls in. Rend Lake now in the double bonus. Hopefully that won't even come into play. Second free throw, no good.
Double teaming him again.
Mario Brown. And a foul going to be called on Aiden Hinton. And that's going to send Lomax to the free throw line. Well, we said we might see an abundance of free throws down the stretch. Both teams are going to be in the double bonus after the next foul. Right now, it'll be 1-1.
Could be free throw galore here for these last 2 minutes. It was 2:07 like 3 minutes ago.
Lomax makes the first one. He's got 13 in the game now. Missed the second one. They battle for it. It comes right to the Trailblazers, and they put it in. That's Borum, who picked up the loose ball and gets the bucket.
And then he smokes the board. Oh my goodness. Just smoked that TV screen. Rend Lake did.
Well, maybe they didn't like the advertisement.
I don't think there were any advertisements up there.
Well, one of them's black now and one of them's blue. That's not the blue screen of death, is it?
I don't think so. It was a blue screen before it was hit. You can hear the smack all the way from up here. He drilled that TV screen.
That's coming out of your budget. Trailblazers working it around the perimeter. No special reason to worry about firing up shots now. Just run the shot clock down.
Just chew some clock out.
Into the corner, out front. Lomax a three, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. It'll be Rend Lake basketball with 1:20 left to play. Probably won't be long before we'll see sophomores come off the floor and be recognized here.
Yeah. It was Hassler Godfrey there on that little strip to throw it out of bounds. He's been playing, not a normal starter, but he's been playing very aggressive tonight in what could be his last game of his career. So props to him, props to all the sophomores for playing hard in their last game. That's what you love to see.
Now we have a technical, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure against whom.
I think it's against Rend Lake. Or it might be, it's against Rend Lake. Not sure.
It's against Rend Lake, but I'm not sure what it's about.
Once again, just some built-up frustrations from,
Mario Brown misses the free throw.
You come in as a 21-7 team, and especially 11-2 in conference play, and
might have been something in the scorebook. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the technical was for either.
I heard him say some kind of a violation, so I don't think it was on a player. Well, it wasn't, or they'd let us know. We're coming up to 1 minute left to play in this one. Shot no good. Trailblazers rebound. And it's going to be all over but the shouting, and you'll probably hear a little bit of shouting here in a minute or so.
Yeah.
Trailblazers going to sweep a doubleheader here on the home floor today.
Two upsets, two teams coming in, better record, better season so far, and Lewis and Clark takes the underdog mentality and sweeps the doubleheader.
Marshall with the bucket to give him 7 in the game. The lead is 18. We're down to 30 seconds to play.
It might be safe to assume that was the dagger shot, as Eric said in the first game.
And it looks like that all of the sophomores are going to be the last ones on the floor for the Trailblazers. They'll all go off together.
It's going to end it. Good game for the Trailblazers. They come in against an opponent that, quite frankly, had them outmatched in every single way. Height, record-wise, doesn't matter. They come in with the upset. Congratulations to the Lewis and Clark Trailblazers on a hard-fought win.
They will dribble this one out. A 3 at the buzzer, no good. Not sure it would have counted anyway. Doesn't matter. Trailblazers win this one on sophomore night. The final 74-56. Let's run down the scoring before we leave here for you. This one leading the way, Owen Treat for Rend Lake with 12. Also 10 for Ezekiel Wilson. The only players in double figures. The big scorer here today, Mario Brown Jr. with 22 to lead all scores. 14 for Tim Halden. 13 more added by Dwight Lomax Jr. And the Trailblazers win it here on sophomore night. They improve to 10-19 overall. They break a 5-game losing streak, and they will end Rend Lake's regular season at 21-8 and send them to their second loss in a row here as the regular season winds down and comes to a close. So a great game for the Trailblazers. The women's team wins the first game. The men's team picks up a victory here. They sweep the doubleheader on the Riverbend Arena floor today, and a good way to end the season for the blue and white, or the baby blue and white, like we saw in the first game. Any final thoughts, Hunter?
Hard-fought game by both sides. Rend Lake, despite the 20-point loss, didn't give up once throughout the game, so props to them for that. Special props to the Lewis and Clark men's team, once again coming in and pulling off the upset in their last game of the season. Congratulations to all the sophomores for winning their last game of the season, the last game of possibly their careers. I hope they all go on to do great things. It was a good win tonight, good win for the team, good way to end the season. It's always nice to end the season on a win, no matter what your record is.
A win for the women in Game 1, and the men followed it up with a victory here over Rend Lake in Game 2. Hope you enjoyed our live streams, broadcasts for you this afternoon. For my broadcast partner, Hunter Miser, Jeff Alsman saying so long from the Riverbend Arena, where the Trailblazers pick up 2 victories here this afternoon. We'll see you next time.